Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, using the Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti, companion book by Barbara Moore. There's another way to say Cyril, I don't remember what it is, but there's how you spell it if you want to find more by that artist. Barbara Moore, I want to say she did the Tarot in Wonderland, so if you're interested in either of those artists, feel free to check that out. Website in the back, llewellyn.com, or at the bottom. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you'd like to. Supportive Oracle Cards, Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. Illustrated by Jesse Reish. There's a website, hayhouse.com. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you would like to. Cards popping out of the Oracle deck as I was shuffling. They're face down, naturally. Naturally. Okay. Did I? Okay. Are we going somewhere with this? Ooh. So, you got a couple aces, and there's good here. Okay. You know what you want. You definitely do. Something from the past. Okay, something from the past. It did start good, but I feel like I've been you got authenticity. This was one of the cards that fell out. And there's this something from the past was good. It was really good. You didn't do anything with it. Either you liked it and you just didn't think it was for you, or maybe it's been taking you a little time and just maybe now it's kind of like, you know what? I do want that. I'm like, there's a weird energy with it. Like, can we solve that energy? Because there's something up with it. Like the Ace of Cups showed up and I feel like you rebuked it. Two of Wands, and what is this? The Justice card. Showed up fast, probably disappear fast. It's like the Ace of Cups, bam. It could have been anything. Could have been a person or a situation. But it showed up really fast, and I do feel like you very much liked it, but you're like, I don't know. And it's kind of like, I don't know. And I just kind of went. I feel like I rebuked it. I really do. It wasn't like a bad thing. It's just kind of like, I wasn't comfortable with it for some reason. The way it came in, how fast it came in, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. And I just kind of went. Taurus usually takes their time. So if it's kind of like, you know, you got to make a decision right now, it's like, forget it. No, just no. That's not usually Taurus's thing. You like to take your time, sort it out, think it out. Is this good? Is this not good? That type of thing. I think it's the way it showed up. I think that is what kind of jarred you. And you didn't have really enough time to really kind of go, you know, I actually do like that. It was more kind of like, it was good in the moment, but it's kind of like, it was a moment. But I do feel like this moment has maybe haunted you since. Every now and then you might have thought about it. But now, I'm sick of being on the outside. Can we get a little bit more about that? I'm sick of being on the outside. I know what I want. You got the Emperor and you got the Four of Pentacles. I don't want to be on the outside anymore. I want this. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. You're going to have to make it happen. The thing is, Taurus is very vigilant. And if you just diligent, I probably said that word wrong. Yeah, if you start working towards something, and I feel like whatever this is, it's not that you can't have it, but it's kind of like the way that it showed up and the distance in time since that's happened, it seems like it's remarkable, whatever that means. So if I want it to come forward or if I want it to happen, I'm going to have to start putting it into action. I'm just going to clarify this. There's a lot going on with your reading. It does not seem like this is simple. Nine of Wands. No, see, whatever it is not coming towards you. Whatever it is thinks you're the one with boundaries. Whatever it is will not approach. It won't. And I feel like it's kind of like, whatever this, if it's a person, especially if it's a person, they won't come towards you. You're going to have to go towards them. And you will have your opportunity. They will not cross the line. I feel like if it was a person, especially, whatever that means for you, whether it be romance, friendship, business acquaintance, because it could be a business acquaintance, like somebody you want to be working with in some context, they don't seem to think that you're interested. And they're like, well, Taurus doesn't want this, then I'm just going to leave Taurus alone. That's that. It may take some convincing that you're actually interested. If it's like a work thing, I feel like it's going to take some doing to get it back where you want it, but you definitely can do it. It's not ready. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's not ready. I would say it's just not believing that you're interested. Whoever, whatever, it's not believing that you're interested. So it's not going to cross that line. But you seem to be making up your mind like, nope, I want that. And I'm going to be very careful about how I move forward. I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to hatch the plan. I'm going to hatch this plan and start it growing. I'm ready to get going on this. You know what you want. Again, I keep saying that. But you got the Ace of Pentacles. It's like that. It's like a seed for a great oak tree. It's kind of like, this is going to not only take some time to start, but the further it gets, the stronger it gets, the bigger it gets. This is definitely what you want. All it takes is you starting it. I don't think that's hard. The hardest part is just you starting it. You just got to start it. You got to start, say the word, get it moving. The first step you take into creating it. So like if we're going to use planting an oak tree as an example, it's kind of like your first step might be walking the property and deciding where it's going to be. That literally is the first step, because once you do that part, you're going to be like, well, this is where I want it to be. All right, now I have to get the seed. Maybe you already have it. Maybe that's, now I have to get the seed. Then I have to get the shovel. Then I got to dig it. And then I got to put it there. Now every day I got to make sure it gets enough of this and make sure it doesn't get too cold, doesn't get too warm, whatever I need to do. Once you do that, it's like just walking the property. Once you start that, you didn't do that for nothing. You're like, well, I put in that effort. Now I'm going to do the next piece. Now I'm going to do the next piece. You simply just got to start. That seems to be all it takes for you, because you know what you want and you're excited about it. It's kind of like, I'm excited for this oak tree. Is that an incubation period? What is that? Well, there's a face down oracle card that fell out. We'll find out with the 2. The 2 is the High Priestess, great card. 2 of Fire, reversed. Incubation period. The Health card came out with the 6 of Swords. I don't think this is hard for you. The thing is, it's not hard for you to wait and let the incubation period happen, because like I'm getting the whole growing the oak tree. The seed's in the ground. Weeks go by before you see anything pop through the ground, right? The incubation period, I feel like you might get a little nervous thinking, I'm not seeing results. And I'm starting to be like, oh, was that seed a dud? Was that seed a dud? Is it just not going to germinate? Is it just not going to happen? Was that seed a dud? It's going to. I feel like if you get this far, if you, again, you walk the property, you start the process, I feel like you're in anyway. There will be some stress, kind of feeling like, I want proof that it's working, but I can't. Like, if you disturb the ground to see if the seed is germinating, you could damage it. And that you don't want to damage your success. Like, that's not going to work. So you can't dig down and, that's not going to work. I feel like most people know that. Just in case maybe a couple people out there are listening to this, maybe it's just maybe a heads up. Like, don't dig up the soil to see if the seed has germinated. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone and let it come forward on its own time. Leave it alone and let it have its incubation period. I feel like most of y'all are going to know that. Maybe one or two of you need to hear that. If so, just saying. Incubation period. There's positive energy coming in here. The situation, like, it sprouts the way it's going to sprout. A lot of things start coming forward. It might have like a wild beginning. When it pops through the surface, I feel like I'm seeing like 3 or 4 spots where it's popping up, and I'm like, what? Like, it was supposed to have 1. Why is it having 3 or 4? Why? What? It's not bad, but it's kind of like, why is that happening? What's going on with that? It's coming forward in a little bit unexpected way, but it's random, and it's good. A lot of positive energy. It's kind of like it's stronger than you expected. I feel like that's what it is too. It's stronger than you expected. When I'm getting this card, the Safe Home Protection, it's a lot stronger than you expected. When it finally pops through the surface, it's like, I've been waiting. Oh, is it not going to happen? Is it a dead seed? No, it was a pretty awesome seed, quite frankly. And when it pops through the surface, it shows you more than you expected. Which number is this? 9 of Cups. Great card. You're going to be very, very happy with what comes forward. It's going to be more emotionally satisfying than tangibly satisfying in the beginning. So, like, emotionally, because I see what this is going to be. It's kind of like when that oak is starting to grow and it's maybe like 3 or 4 feet tall. Can't hang a swing off of it yet. Can't do that. But it's kind of like, that's why I'm saying it's more emotionally satisfying. Like, I see where it's going to go. Is it giving me what I want yet? Actually, yes. Because this is the process I'm expecting it, and this is the way I want it to grow. So it's kind of like I'm more emotionally satisfied because I see where it's going, and I'm happy about that. But I see that it's going to give me the tangible results that I want in the future. And you also got this. You got the two of Cups. 2 of Cups with the true love come to me. Loving it. So this could be, maybe you're trying to get into a relationship with somebody. This could be a friendship. This could be a business situation. This could be starting a project. Maybe you're learning how to do something. Whatever it is, you are going to love it. I'm getting like, once I got that, it's like once I'm emotionally satisfied, it's just like, it's smooth sailing from there on out. I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying growing the tree. I take a lot of pride in growing the tree. I tend to it. I care for it. I make sure it's taken care of. Like I feel like somebody who's really good with agriculture, they make sure that those plants get the nutrients they need, whether it be sunlight, water, or like bone meal or whatever they put on there. There's things you do for plants, you know. You're tending to it. You love tending to it. Sometimes you have to prune things back so it can get stronger. You're tending to it. As you keep tending to it, the more you tend to it, the more you take care of it, the more excited you get, the happier you are with it. It's a great outcome. It's really, really good. All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.